Hi guys, I am going to do a changing video for Miss Maci. Get it right. So this is probably the only time it's going to be done on this angle. I thought I'd give it a try. My friend's neighbor had this desk that she was giving away, and my son needed a desk for his bedroom. So my friend brought it over for us, and it's sitting in my living room currently until he can get his bedroom cleaned up so that I can put it in there. But I am here to do my Twinning Tuesday with Miss Maci. So she will be twinning with Miss Maci, Krystle, Life with Krystle's baby again this week. We've got quite a few outfits that Miss Maci and Miss Maci have, and I've got some outfits that Krystle has for her other dolls, so we'll do a twinning with them too. And I don't think I showed these in a haul, but I slipped them on her. They're these cute little Robbie's slip-ons. I absolutely love these shoes. When my kids were babies, they had a bunch of pairs of them as well, because I love these are probably my absolute favorite baby shoes. When I worked in daycare in an infant room, a lot of the babies had these, and I loved them then. They stay on well, they keep socks on well, they're cute, they're soft-soled. I all around loved them. My daughter even had some that looked like little Mary Janes. And so I'm going to take her unicorn romper off that Krystle and I both have. I gifted one to Krystle after going shopping. And I have yet to change her body. I know it's not hard, but I'm kind of afraid. So I'm going to change her body eventually so she's not as long. She'll be a little bit shorter. I don't even know if I showed that haul yet. Probably not. But so you're getting kind of a sneak peek. But Kylie from Kylie Cat S gifted me this body for her, and she even included the zip ties. But it's a little bit shorter than the body she's on. Once it'll be stuffed. I like how long she is, but my major issue with her is this arm. Because if you'd straighten this arm out, it'd only go to right about here, like not even the top of her thigh. And like when I touch, I go like halfway down my thigh into my leg. So her hip's right about here, and her hand would come right about here. So it'd be too short. Well, even on this one, like here's where her arm is. And this arm, this arm, a lot of the times you can tell is too short for the body. And then when you take her clothes off, you can tell the arms are too short for her body. Clothes on, it doesn't look as bad. Her legs actually look fine. But anyways, I'm going to change her into this cute Carter's llama pajamas. So it's like this, like an aqua tealish blue color. It's kind of hard to describe this blue, and it's got some llamas on it, some white llamas with a bird on its back, and a pink llama, and then there's another llama up here that's kind of pink by itself. And then on the foot, or I should say feet, there are these little llamas that are pink. So I'm going to put this on her. Sorry guys if my voice goes in and out. On Wednesday was supposed to have a root canal done, and the root canal actually was supposed to be done months ago, and the tooth is too far gone now for them to even do the root canal, because the doctor that initially did dental work on that tooth years ago didn't do it correctly, so the tooth started rotting underneath the filling, because I had a small cavity in it that turned into a huge cavity that back in February broke my tooth in half. And I was able to get into the dentist the next day. They were able to clean it up, and they were able to kind of fill it in as best as they could. And they wanted me to see the oral surgeon, so I saw the oral surgeon the next week, and the oral surgeon was like, yeah, it needs a root canal. And so this was back at the beginning of March that it fell out, or that it broke, because it was the day of book fair. And then the week of spring break was when I went to the oral surgeon, and of course that was all when the crap hit the fan with the Rona. So they were able to see me that week, the oral surgeon, or the doctor that specializes in root canals at their practice. And she's like, yeah, we need to. So we scheduled it, but because of the pandemic going on, that obviously got canceled. Should I unbutton this further? Why? What am I stuck on? Oh, you're me. So, it got canceled, and then it was rescheduled for this past week. And they wanted to do it last week, but I couldn't do it last week. So they scheduled it for this week. And she kind of got into the tooth and realized that the tooth was worse off than they thought. It's also, I have a very small mouth. And I know some people that's hard to believe, but I have a very small mouth. I actually have to use children's toothbrushes, preferably toddler size, because my mouth is so small and my teeth are so big. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this thing fits in length, but her arms are so short. You gotta roll them up. Oh, she looks cute in that. No, I'm not gonna spray her hair. So, anyways, they now need to pull the tooth out, and they're gonna pull it out next week. Well, it'll be this week that this video is. I have to go in and have the oral surgeon remove it because the roots are too deep. But anyways, it started getting sore a couple weeks ago. Not to the point where it hurt, but it was just sore. But after they screwed around with it, it's really sore. So she was able to give me some pain medicine. And this is the first time, aside from the pain medicine I was given at surgery, that I was given pain meds. And oh boy, I don't remember ever feeling this way, ever taking this kind of pain medication. Like, I know it kicks in. I know nothing hurts at that point. But when I sleep, I'm sleeping with, because it's still a little sore even with the pain meds, I sleep with my mouth open. I don't really close my mouth all that much because it's my back molar, so it touches stuff and it kind of hurts. So I've been sleeping with my mouth open, so then my throat's been hurting. No, I do not have corona. That's the only symptom I have, is that, and allergies have been horrible lately around here. So it is what it is. I just have to deal with it. So now my voice has been going in and out for the last couple days. Like, oh, she looks cute in this. Like, she's ready to go to bed. I need to find a little llama lovey. I don't have any around here. I know I have a little llama lovey for them somewhere. But my friend and I actually went shopping today, and I am proud of myself. We stopped at Carter's, and I did not buy anything for any of my babies. I bought some stuff for my kids, but there were a few things that I thought were cute, but it wasn't, I need to bring this home with me type cute. And then I also had a few people ask, because those videos from about Teffy were from about a month ago. And so I can give an update on Teffy, even though you got one yesterday, which was about a month ago from her tooth. So I just woke poor kitty up. So here's Teffy. Let me get up here. Here you go. Teffy. Yeah. So her tooth extraction was about a month ago. Sorry guys, she's probably off camera now. You can kind of see her butt. Her tooth extraction was a month ago, and she's doing perfectly fine without it. You wouldn't even know. I don't even think she knows it's gone. And her mouth does not hurt her at all. She eats on that side of her mouth all the time. The only thing I've noticed is sometimes we have to, like, rip up her food a little bit. But we did start giving her some, what is that stuff? Let me go grab it quick. It's the same stuff Krystle's been giving Riley. It is, she thinks she's getting it, so that's why she came running. She actually loves this stuff. It is the Pet Wellbeing Kidney Support Gold. We started giving this to her 2 to 3 weeks ago. And she loves it. She gets it twice a day. As you can tell, she loves it. She literally just went running into the kitchen as I went in there because she thought she was getting it. What I do is I don't try to shove it in her mouth like a lot of people do. I know some people hide it in wet food. She'll eat her wet food, but she doesn't eat it all in one sitting, and I've got 2 cats. So I can't put it in the food and hope that she comes back later to eat it. And anyways, so what does work for her is she loves turkey lunch meat. So I just give her like not even half a slice of turkey lunch meat that is ripped up into little pieces, and then I put that on there, and she will lick it off the meat and then eat the meat. So she gets essentially a treat twice a day. And I did buy, there is I purchased it yesterday off of Amazon. I got mine off of Amazon. I think Krystle's ordering hers directly from the company. But for me, it's just easier to order it off Amazon. Plus, I do the subscribe and save. But anyways, I ordered another one that is from the same company, the Pet Wellbeing. It is, I think it's called like Old Friend Senior Support for Cats. And Krystle had done some research and even talked to the company that a lot of people see a lot of improvement in their elderly cats when they do both of them together. Come here, Boo. Come here, Tuffy. And since she started taking this, guys, she has been way more active. Like, she used to, like, she'd try to jump up on stuff and she kind of miss. It was almost like she would miss. And I haven't seen her do that recently. She's always been a pukey cat, where stuff would make her vomit. She was allergic to her cat food for the longest time, and we didn't know it. So we put her on a grain-free cat food years and years ago, and she lost a bunch of weight by doing that. So she's always had to be on like a grain-free cat food since then. But like before we put her on the grain-free cat food, she was always throwing up. Like it was multiple times a day, vomiting. So once we put her on the grain-free one, it would happen, but it wouldn't happen as frequently. And since she's been on this Pet Wellbeing, touch wood, she's only vomited like not even a handful of times. And her BMs used to be very loose, not very loose. They were loose. We had a vet check her over, and the vet had no idea what it is, and just said it is what it is. It doesn't seem to be affecting her. She's not dehydrated in any way. So, you know, just something we have to deal with. Well, starting her on this, it seemed to have firmed up her BMs. She does have a loose one occasionally, but I've noticed that's after eating actual wet cat food that happens. The cats only get that as a treat like once a week. But we've also noticed like she's up, she's running around, she's wanting to play more. She's acting like a little, not necessarily a kid when she was a kitten, because she was a naughty kitten, weren't you? She was a naughty kitty as a kitten. And like, in fact, earlier today, my son got out one of her toys, and the two of them played with the toy for probably 5 to 10 minutes, where when we got the toy, she was interested in it, but she'd maybe bat at it a few times and then go lay down. where she played with him hard for a good while. And she's never really played with my kids. She'd only usually play with me. But she's, like earlier today when my friend was over to bring the desk over, she was over wanting to be pet and loved on by my friend. She was walking around the house. And she has also stopped yelling. She still yells, but not as bad as she used to. So we've seen a major improvement in her with it, and that's why I'm like, you know what, let's try the other one. Because even reading things that the two of them together with old cats seem to be, it's not working miracles, but it seems to help. So, and for those that are wondering, Teffy will be 15 in I think August or September. I want to say August. I want to say your birthday's the end of August. Yeah. Because we got you the beginning of November. We got her just after Halloween in 2005. So she'll be 15 this year. Aren't you, Teffy? Like, even at that, like, her eyes are brighter. She seems more peppier. So I'm glad to see an improvement. When it first started, like, we started seeing the improvements, my friend's like, I want to caution you, you know, sometimes animals, just like people, before they pass, because the average cat lives to be about 13 years. House cat. And I already got 15. So she's like, you know, it may be that pep in a step before they go downhill. And it's been consistent for 2 weeks. And she's like, okay, so she might be just getting, the stuff might be working. So I'm hoping it is. And like I said, we got the other one to try with her. I'm not ready to lose her. She's gotten me through a lot. You guys probably just see her butt right now. Yep. But yeah, she's an important, she runs the house pretty much. Right, Teffy? She thinks she owns everything in the house. But she's doing good. She goes to the vet in September to get her shots for the year. But other than that, she's doing very good. Right. Yeah, you are. So that is the update on Teffy. I know that from the video from Friday, a few people were hoping she was doing good, and so I know I had the update yesterday of after she saw the vet and talking about the vet, but now we started the medicine a little bit after that, but she's doing good now. So I know I'm kind of rambling now. So I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I will see you all later. Bye!